live. Yeah, it's me. It's always gonna be me. Part twice, never nice. Y'all boys come on in. Talk to your friend. Too early to drink gin, or is it? Still celebrating 420? Fire it up then. Mm, mm, mm. What y'all smoking on? Rough weekend for Devin, man. Good weekend for Ryan, man. Mm, mm, mm. Feed me. Feed me all night long. Feed me my crow. Please. I deserve it. Just like I took the same crow from Earl Spence. I deserve that. Both guys got beat totally opposite the way I predicted. I accept that. Let's talk about the shit I did predict. Oh, yeah. I predicted Ryan Garcia would throw that left hook in the first round before he threw his fifth jab. I say, let's talk about the shit I did predict. Since I took my L like a man, I feel like patting myself on the back. I want to know if I can do my thing on my channel. I just want to know because all these Devin Haney channels ain't popped up yet, except for Blue Blood, of course. You know, he has no choice. Big channel, big money, big bucks. Got to get the content out. But I eat my crow, and I predicted the fight wrong, just like I predicted the Earl Spence fight wrong. I'm a man. I'm human. What's up, Joshua Lopez? What's up? Talk to me. How you feel about this fight? Do you even think a rematch should be had? But all I want to talk about is how can you not prepare for a man that is powerful and has a mean left hook? I just want to know. I need somebody to talk to me. Testify. Eat your crow on my show. Eat your crow, because we cannot hear from the Devin Haney fans, and they deserve a voice. I promise I won't judge you or talk bad. I'm just going to tell the truth. And that's the name of this show, Rude Exposure. In 2024, the truth is being considered rude. You say Haney never could take a punch. Of course. Devin can't crack an egg. Hey, listen, I wanted to talk about that because of the Victorville shell. When Ryan Garcia went into the Victorville shell, Devin Haney unloaded a barrage of punches to his back. It did not hurt him one single bit whatsoever. Now, I'm clever. I'm not that clever, but I'm pretty sure that if a man has power, that would hurt and take something out of his opponent. And it did not. I asked Bill Haney on Blue Blood TV, through a super chat, of course, what about Blu-ray? You told Blu-ray in a video about a year or so ago that once he goes to 140, brother, he will call you. And he never called him, and what his response to me was, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. At first, they were trying to make fun of my name and the hashtag that I always use. Hashtag is always gonna be me. And they act like they could not break it down and pronounce it. Cool. I know you were looking for something negative, but I only came with the question. And my questions never get answered. Always political. Always running around and beating the bush. But these things were asked years ago. Where's the power? You say Haney and Ryan should rematch just so Ryan can get the belt. Okay, how can you get the belt if you're not going to 140, brother? How can you get the belts if you don't fight at 140, brother? That's the issue. That's the main issue. And Devin has no power whatsoever, especially at 140. So of course you say 147, but does he have power at 147? I don't think so. The type of training that Snack provides, I don't think it's the same training as a Blu-ray providing, because the training that Blu-ray provides is different from the training that Snack provides. Yeah, we see the workout videos on camera, what they show. That's okay. That will get any man in tip-top condition. But if you want that super nigga strength, you got to go to Blu-ray. Now, I just know his track record was great with Earl the Truth Spence. And once Earl let him go for whatever reason, and I asked Blu-ray, I say, what's going on with Earl? And his response was very short. He said, hell, I don't know. You say, I'm an MMA guy. I don't even know the weight classes in boxing. Yeah, well, this weight class is for a reason. And some guys' power just do not transfer in other divisions. And it seems to me that Devin had no power at 135. Devin had no power at 140. So how can I believe that he goes up to 147 and have power? If you didn't have power at 135, and now we can see that you don't have power at 140, how can you make me believe that you would have power at 147, brother? It's your training. Of course, there's no way, and I also asked Regis Prograis before he fought Devin Haney on Hardcore Boxing TV about what do you think about Devin's power and him working with Snack? Do you think his power has increased by coming to 140? Immediately he says you cannot increase power. That's not natural. And he also tried to implicate the fact that the guy that's running Snack. Like, they were very concerned about his size and his power, even though they tried to play it off. But by the way that you elaborated from my question that I asked you, Regis, you had to be concerned about it because you were very emphatic. You emphasized greatly that you cannot increase power, and you know who's running Snack. So if you telling me this, I hear it in your voice, the fear. Hey, did you hear Ryan Garcia's father after the fight when he ran up on Eddie Hearn and he called him a piece of shit, and Eddie Hearn was just giving Ryan Garcia his praise, and he said, hey, you motherfucker, you gave us him, and then you gave us Devin Haney, fuck that, who you got next? And he said, hey, how about Jaron Ennis? And his whole tone changed immediately. He said, hey, what about Pitbull Cruz? No, Jaron Ennis, what about him? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I gave you your respect, and you talking shit to me, calling me a piece of shit. Okay, you want me to give you a fight? I give you one. I'll give you boots. And the tone immediately changed. Fear. People say there's no fear in boxing. People say these boxers don't have fear. Says who? Says you? I think these guys are very, very aware of the skill set that certain boxers possess. Well, nobody have no fear of Devin because he can't hit nobody and hurt nobody. And I explain why. It's not that he can't knock nobody out, but he slaps his fucking hooks. And listen, I heard Shakur say that on Cigar Talk that it was Bill in the training. I kind of agree and I kind of don't agree, because you have to think Devin has been getting tutelage from the greats all throughout his career. It all comes down to the power. And yes, he was right. And I told you guys, it's all about the ruler. You got to have the measuring stick first before anything. The number one tool in your box, right? He did not have that. He tried to engage a power puncher. And I told you guys, once you make the decision on whoever you're fighting, whatever tool he has, you have to adjust. And Devin Haney did not adjust whatsoever. And just like the Lomachenko fight, I told y'all he switched his style from the Kambosos style. And this is the reason that a lot of Devin Haney fans try to deflect. They say, no, he didn't change his style. Yes, the fuck he did. You hear the outcries and the rumors and the people making fun of your pillow fists, and you don't like that because you know it takes great knockouts to sell. You know that's what all the casuals want to see. You know in your heart that you can't give the casuals those things. You're a great boxer. You tried to flip the script. You tried to hurt Lomachenko, and it almost backfired. I know you got something to prove. You're taking the course that we like to see. But we know it's only so many people you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the times. You say thoughts on that one judge. Of course the fix is in. And just like Tony Weeks didn't get paid all his money for that Barroso robbery, I don't think this brother gonna get paid all of his money because he fucked the church's money up too. Oh, it was obvious and blatant that there was a fix. And whoever paying who, I don't know. I'm just speculating. This is a opinion show. So all you guys that is looking for something to hate on by listening to me, how about you just hate the fact that you need to push the like button? Because I'm giving it to you raw. You can come on and talk your shit. If you a Devin Haney fan, come out the closet. I ain't finna hate on that brother. I want to see a rematch. I want to see that maybe it was a fluke. I'm praying and hoping and crossing my nuts, no diddy, that it was a fluke, G. Because, hey, I like Devin Haney. But he got his ass whooped. And just like Earl Spence deserves a rematch, I want to see if he can get it back. And if he can't, then that's what it is. And you ain't going to never tell me a man don't deserve a rematch. A lot of you guys think Lomachenko deserves a rematch. I also think that. But will we get it? I don't think so. That's a lower weight division. I also think that if Devin does not get a rematch, that's on his ass. Because when Teofimo Lopez got beat by Kambosos, y'all saw I ain't put that footage out yet. I'll be giving it later on. But y'all remember when Bill Haney and Devin Haney was jumping for joy and laughing and screaming and shouting and drinking Don Perignon and celebrating Teofimo Lopez on film when he lost. Yes, so you know how karma works. What goes up must come down. But not me, clown. I've been telling y'all this here, man. So the only way to redeem yourself for real is a hellified rematch. And you got to win it. Ain't no motherfucking just going 12 rounds and boxing his head off. No. Because he beat you very, very bad. And he tricked you. And I always tell you guys, if you trick him, you can beat him. You say Garcia said to Jake Paul that beer at the weigh-in was apple. Of course, I've been telling y'all that man don't drink or smoke. Y'all see the cigar video he did after the fight? All the true smokers on here, tell me, did he inhale? Fuck no. Just like Bill Clinton said when he was talking about smoking weed, I did not inhale America. Come on, G. That's like a kid when they first start smoking, they scared to inhale that shit. We not food over here. We have a third eye on this channel. And if you have a third eye on your channel, cool. But I have a third eye. I don't believe everything that I hear. You understand? Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. And be careful when you see it. You must analyze. Because we're living in the world of AI. Uh-oh, we got somebody talking about get off his dick. Uh-oh, whose dick am I on? Never been on a man's dick. Never. I feel like Devin needs some strength. I feel like you need some strength. You need some strength to refrain yourself from talking to another man about getting on somebody's nuts. And nobody said nothing about Ryan Garcia talking about inviting a man to his dick. You say the fight is over. Devin Haney got knocked out. Who the fuck are you? Hey, man, I'm just a man with an opinion, G. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a rematch. I want to see if it's real. A motherfucker can underestimate. Y'all told me that Ngannou, it was a fluke, and that Tyson Fury took him for granted. I remember, it's true. You say y'all just mad because the Mexicans, Now, you know what I say. I love the Mexican fight fans. I love the Mexican style because they like to get hit in the face, and they're tough, just like Ryan. But guess what? I want to see him rematch. And then, if he beats him, I give him his props. Like I gave him his props after he beat the shit out of Devin the other night. Okay, say I was praying for Ngannou as MMA fan, but I knew Joshua wasn't playing. Nah, Joshua is a boxer and a puncher with power. You know, he didn't take that man for granted. He say, did he give everybody else a rematch? Tank gave him a rematch. I don't know what you talking about, brother. I just want to see what I want to see. I want to see what I want to see. This is my channel. You got to show me your channel so I can see what you report on. Yeah, all you guys in my chat that's talking crazy, let me see what channel. Let me see your videos so I can critique and analyze. Yeah, you niggas, I want to see the videos so I can critique and analyze, see your stances. You understand what I'm saying? I want to see how you feel on shit. Because it's easy to type in the chat. You understand me? It's easy to do that. That's very easy. But I tell you what, okay, you say, I don't care about social media like the fights in the past. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. And when we move on, I want you to move on too. Say, Nico just mad his mom won't buy him the pay-per-view. Man, back to what I was talking about, G. How many of y'all know who Blu-ray Fitness is, man? This is a great trainer, man. This guy is one of the guys that has phenomenal strength and gives these guys an edge in the ring. You say, drop your address, I'll pull up right now. You need to have a little bit more faith in Jesus. Yeah, whatever. Say what you say, but Blu-ray Fitness, that's the guy these guys need to go to. I'm sorry, they got to make me a believer. I'll never believe Devin Haney can move up and do anything without power. Look at Richardson Hitchens. No power, great boxing skills. These guys have to depend on their ruler. You can't engage no power puncher with no type of trading off. That's crazy. And when guys say they running, what the fuck is they supposed to do? Let me see. Because y'all know us Mexicans got hands. Mexicans got hands, yeah, but they got chins too. Yeah, they get beat up a lot. You know what I'm saying? They get beat up a lot. You say, bro, can't even spell Javante. Hey, man, I'm not worried about how you spell it. I know what you mean. You say we've been running the dope game. Now we're running boxing and rap. Yeah, okay. If that's how you feel, that's what you proud of, brother. Have your way. But I want to see somebody talk that shit and do the same thing they did to Devin Haney to Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, y'all talk that shit. How about go to a real killer? Now talk your shit about Shakur. You say British levels about boxing. What are you talking about? First of all, get your spelling right, brother. We got to get your education level up, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm reading. Devin Haney. Who the fuck is Devin Haney? Yeah, we moved on to Shakur, a man that don't really need no power training. A motherfucker that's efficient with his ruler and will beat any boxer, whether it's Mexican or black. You understand? And I really, really don't appreciate the racism that you are bringing to my channel. Now, I told y'all you can say anything you want on my channel. If you're a Mexican, say you're Mexican and proud of it. If you're white, be proud to be white. I'm black. I'm proud to be black. But when you start race baiting, I'm going to get you up out of here. That's faux show. Now, let's just keep it boxing up in here. I don't give a fuck if Ryan Garcia. I told you I made a video about black boxers coming out with the Mexican flag. I don't like that shit. I don't like when black boxers wear the Mexican gloves. I don't like that shit because it invokes the spirit. But you know that the black and brown sells. The black and brown has always been a seller. As you talking about fighting and spirits, just like the black against white. You say you sound like you're 70 years old. I'm probably old enough to be your daddy, so you should have respect. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I lived a life. I done been through what you going through and probably ain't went through. You say, am I getting in your head yet? Man, nobody can get in my head, man. The only motherfucker that really get in my head is my daughter. My daughter be having me really, you know what I'm saying, fucked up, man, because I love her so much. So a motherfucker that I never met and never loved, they can never get in my head. You say all those fighters are trash. Hey, remember that fight with Pernell Whitaker and Julio Cesar Chavez? Who you think won that fight? You think that was a draw? I think Pernell got robbed. Just like Barroso got robbed against Romero. You say Tank Floyd Mayweather cheated. You a hater. We all can establish that. Anything this nigga type in the chat, it's all hate. I guarantee you. You'll never get no boxer props unless it's a boxer you like. I guarantee you it's a lot of hate in your heart, and you probably have some issues in your life that you need to deal with. You say Tank lost the cruise, but the people gave him the decision. So you need to take that up with the judges. Shit. Just like Pernell Whitaker lost the motherfucking Julio Cesar Chavez. You know what I'm saying? I need to take that up with the judges, but I'm going to still ask what you think. If you think Cesar really, you know what I'm saying, was a draw, that's what you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think Lomachenko beat Devin Haney. I thought it was a draw. Some people think Devin Haney really beat him. Uh-oh, he called me a bitch, y'all. I can't never tell a man what to say out his mouth. A man do what he want, and a boy do what he can. You say, did you watch the fight? Of course I was live. I'm the nigga, you know I'm going live whenever it's a big fight. I got to go live. You understand me? I was talking my shit. I ate my crow, too, because I really picked Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? I ate my crow. I'm a man. Ain't nobody perfect. I want to see all you niggas, you perfect motherfuckers, give me the lotto number. Yeah, you niggas ain't got nothing wrong in your life. Your bills paid on time. You know what I'm saying? You fucking your girl ain't cheating on you. Your children respect you. All the people at your job respect you and don't talk no shit to you. People move out your way when you're walking down the hallway. Yeah, man, when you go to the restaurant, you get the best service. Yeah, man, you know, niggas throw you parties and parades and shit every other month just to surprise you. You understand what I'm saying, man? You fuck all the baddest bitches and your girl don't say nothing. Yeah, man, you get it all, man. You the best. Nigga, please. I got a little time, man. It's only 1:27. You say I bet I've been through more shit. I'm only 33. Damn, boy, if you got sentenced to 192 months in the federal penitentiary, boy, I salute you, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you ever had over $500,000 at one time, man, and counted it out, I salute you, man. You know what I'm saying? You got children, and you taking care of your children, man, doing the right thing in life, man. I salute you, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really fazed by niggas talking bullshit to you, man, and you just keep it pimping, man. I salute you, man. If you ain't going on niggas' channels spreading negativity and talking like you a child, man, I salute you, man. Shit, you say it looks like the devil got in your head because you're on social media. I love social media. It's only how you use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got on Shakur about, you know what I'm saying, talking all reckless and shit, man. I don't like that. Like, nigga, keep that shit professional. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to feed into the bullshit that other people do because you your own spirit. You know what I'm saying? You say, I feel like I'm the only one in the chat. You probably is, man, because niggas don't want to hear your negativity. You probably ran some people off. Niggas trying to talk boxing and you trying to race bait me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yo, that's crazy. And that's another thing, like, a nigga be giving a platform for people to express their opinions. And you can see a nigga energy as soon as they type. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if you had that same energy with your boss man if he black. You say, how come you don't like black wearing Mexican shit? Because I feel like it's disrespectful. I feel like it's nothing a Mexican can wear in the ring to disrespect a black man. Like, you can't wear an American flag on your gloves and think that's gonna disrespect a nigga. But a nigga know that he can walk in the ring with a pair of Mexican gloves on and a flag, and that'll, invoke a type of spirit that is negative, and the people will pay just to see you lose. And this shit been going on before Floyd Mayweather. This shit been going on for a long time, the black and brown, you know what I'm saying? But we all one because everybody came from Adam and Eve. So we all brothers for real. But y'all don't see it like that. We've been separated by imaginary lines and water. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool, man. It's all about money, man. That's all it's about. We trying to, you know what I'm saying, move on to the next subject, though, for real, for real. But the truth is, Devin Haney will never, ever be a success without power. You say black people can only wear whatever they want to wear. Who are you to control? Well, I don't control nobody, G. I just don't like it. That's like a motherfucker bring some food to my house and they known to be a good cook, and you taste the shit and you don't like it, and they get mad at you because you don't like their food. How you gonna get mad? Cause I've actually met a few black people that don't like fried chicken. I was like, what? The fuck? I never met a nigga. You say I hate McGregor for fighting. Okay. Oh, Mayweather. Never been the same since. That man's gonna always downfall because he's an alcoholic. Okay, Ryan was fighting for the kids. Don't you have kids? I love kids. I made great videos about Ryan Garcia. You gotta check my timestamp. You checking what I'm saying for the here and now. You don't know me, G. I like Ryan Garcia. I made a video saying that he has heart and the eye of the tiger and a fast left hook with power. And I say that type of shit is rare in the boxing world because he'll fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Ryan the prize fighter, he just wants the cash. But he been fighting people. He fought Tank. He fought Devin Haney. He fought the best, so-called best. You know what I'm saying? And he beat Devin. He lost the Tank. So he 1-1. You know what I'm saying? Against the greats, so-called greats. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him that credit. You say his dad a pimp. Yeah, well, shit. Pimping ain't dead. Hoes scared. Pimping won't die. And if a hoe say it is, they a motherfucking lie. Niggas and bitches get pimped on. So ain't no shaming about the pimping. If he pimping and he being successful, them niggas making more money than we'll ever see. You know what I'm saying? You can hate on Bill and Dev all you want. Them boys got paid, bro. A nigga struggling check to check trying to get that motherfucking same bag he got, though. You say, who cares what you don't like and you ain't nobody. Hey, I ain't nobody. This my channel, G. This like my diary. You know what I'm saying? I'm just expressing my feelings and my opinions on my page, bro. And, you could probably do the same thing if you did your page like that. Niggas will probably listen to you because there's a lot of racists out there that are tuned in to your channel because they feel the same way you feel. I just don't feel how you feel. But I ain't going to block you and do all that. You just trolling. You say, bro, Devin feeding his daddy, paying his bills. He might be, but he birthed him. That man spit him out his dick. Shit, that's his child. How you raise your children? I bet you make them motherfuckers clean up and do what you want them to do. Shit, them motherfuckers say, Dad, I'm hungry. I want some steak and lobster. You're like, you better eat this motherfucker beans and rice. They don't run shit in your house. And if you raised your children right and you ain't never mistreated them and you done raised them to be a millionaire, of course they gonna listen to their father. You say Mayweather and all these other black fighters sold their souls. See, I know a lot of Mexicans, they sold their souls. Oscar De La Hoya sold his soul. They still working with Floyd Mayweather. I'll say even in the rap game. Y'all some racists. Why is y'all coming over here? Okay, I see. Y'all hitting up all the black channels trying to gloat, thinking that shit, oh, okay. You say, how you know Oscar sold this? Because he wore motherfucking fishnets like a bitch and took pictures in them. like a homosexual. No, shout out to all the LBTs, but that's how you say all races sell their souls. We all like cash. Yeah, of course. That's what I'm trying to tell this guy. That's what I'm trying to tell him, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell this guy, G. This nigga tripping. You say, nah, that shit gay for real. Yeah. You say it runs in the blood. Us Mexicans go hard in real life. That's why we run shit. I don't know if you run shit, but y'all boys get money. I tell y'all stick together. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I like Canelo fans. I don't like Canelo, but I like his fans. That's the only motherfucker to take steroids, lose a couple times, man, and still be the face of boxing. Because his fans, people gonna support him. They're gonna come out to the fights. They're gonna boo all the niggas in the crowd, call them mayates, and all that bullshit. But that's cool. That's the way the game go, man. That's the way they breed, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You got certain communities in Mexico that don't act like you, though. I love them, brother. You know what I'm talking about? I did a lot of time in the federal penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? I know the difference, You say the only thing Mexicans is the U.S. border. You say we go against each other a lot, too. We don't be lifting each other up sometimes. But the people that you do fuck with, you fuck with. You know what I'm saying? You got a country that go behind you. You got a flag you can represent. Niggas ain't got no flag. Yeah, niggas ain't got no motherfucking flag we can raise up. So we separated totally, completely, diabolically for a real reason. And the reason they want us separate more than any other race, well, I'll let you figure it out. I don't care about your friends, G. I really wanted to talk boxing, but when you bring this type of energy to me, I gotta give the devil what he wants. You say, why did they weight drain him? To beat him. When you got the A side, you take all the advantages you can, because it's a man over there that can probably kill you in the ring. This is a blood sport. You say, yeah, I just tried to drain him because y'all know that he's special and he be knocking shit out. Yeah. See, on this channel, truth and reality will be respected. The reason Tank drains people is because he's a little bitty nigga. He's very little. He's small. His frame is little. He's short. His attributes, short arms, short reach. When he swings with his power, it's off of a counter, usually. He can box, but he usually gets his exciting knockouts for people attacking him. You say, that's why I like the UFC. It's all the best under one promotion with no clauses. Hey, more power to you. I don't watch the UFC because they get to use other, weapons. Like, the difference for me with UFC and boxing is you get to grab a man when you're tired, or you can kick a man when your reach is too short, or you can, get him in the arm lock if he's been beating you up all day, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, with boxing, it's only the hands. It's only the hands. You are man to man, hand to hand. You understand me? Ain't no motherfucking kicking me. Ain't no wrestling me to the ground. Yeah, beat me with your hands. That's why I like that shit. Now, when you want to go to UFC, you want to see some motherfuckers get elbowed and choked out. That's cool. But, they transfer over and can't box. And then you got guys that transfer over to MMA and kick ass. They might not be as good, but they kick ass. I never seen an MMA guy really go over to boxing and kick ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with Clarissa Shields, she go over to the MMA and has success. I really never seen a female come over and have success against her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love MMA because it's blood, and that's what we love. We love to see blood. That's why people like Tank. That's why people like knockout artists, heavyweight fights. Because you're going to get a chance to see somebody spill blood. But as far as, like, comparing the two, that's an opinion-based thing. He'll probably sell your ass, too. Oh, man. For the right price, he'll probably sell you because you keep talking about it. I was in the penitentiary with a dude that always talked about rats. He was like, man, I hate these snitching ass niggas. And he had paperwork. But I be telling people the PSI shit don't mean nothing no more. Let me see your docket sheet. You understand me? And nigga always used to talk about that shit every day, and then a nigga came on the compound that had his name on his paperwork. So you know, we live, like I said, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. A motherfucker showed him some paperwork that was fraudulent. Anybody, it's the world of AI, digital. So of course, when he showed his paperwork and showed his name, they were like, well, damn, let me see the docket sheet. So when they seen the docket sheet, they seen that nigga went back after he lost trial, went back, testified, contacted the DEA, and got niggas arrested. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't believe none of that shit until I analyze. You say, I'm done with you, you're unreliable and old, you need to take your old ass to work and stay off the phone. Man, listen, man, when I get off of work, I'm going to be right back live, so y'all check in back with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, the nigga always used to talk about rats, and come to find out, he was a rat. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, L's are called life, like lessons. When you take a loss, it's really a lesson, G. I'm giving you game on the low, for real, for real. Because, you know what I'm saying, I done been there and done that, G. So I'm just really giving game. It's like my diary. You know what I'm saying? I get on here and speak my feelings, man. And, you know, I go to other people's channels and I listen to their feelings and express what, you know what I'm saying, I feel. But I don't never come with the negativity. You feel me? So, when, you know, when you say I took a L, yeah, I took a L, G. I'm coming back, though, but I took that L and turned it to a lesson. You need to learn, too. You say if you go to jail or prison, you ain't moving smart. I wasn't. Because everything is backwards. Everything I was taught in life was wrong, bro. Like, going out hustling, shooting guns and robbing and shit. That shit was backwards, bro. You know, you ain't supposed to bring your child up in an environment and that's all he see. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you a child, you adapt and you soak that shit in, and that's what you want to be, because people promote that shit as being cool. And them crackers gave me 192 months in the federal penitentiary to teach me that shit was wrong. You feel me? You say prison is a big L, but some people are out there because of circumstances, not character. True indeed. Like, you're a product of your environment. And that's another thing I was telling people about Devin Haney. Like, this man came up in a good little neighborhood. He ain't got the same hunger as a lot of these bosses, but they try to say that, you know, it don't matter as long as you train and, you know what I'm saying, you can learn the same. It's different when you grew up eating sugar bread. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no water. No Kool-Aid. You just drinking water and shit, and your mama struggling and shit. You feel me? So it's a different type of hunger you come out that bitch with. You ain't trying to go back to the sugar bread. Y'all niggas ain't never put no sugar on no bread and threw it in the oven, nigga, and that's all you had to eat was bread and water, nigga. Then you had them big ass pot of beans and rice. Your motherfucking mama talking about you better eat them leftovers. Y'all ain't never went through that, and y'all niggas probably ain't missed no meal. Y'all probably had breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. You know what I'm talking about? You say why they weight drain him because they know he can't win. I'm talking about the black community against him. Man, get out. I ain't finna even respond. What's this nigga name? I ain't even finna respond to this nigga. I'm kicking facts, and this nigga still race baiting me, man. This shit is crazy. Y'all hear this shit, man? Who is this guy? Peace. You know what I'm talking about? But nah, real talk, man. Devin Haney just ain't got that power. He needs some power, bro. That nigga can't. That man hit Ryan Garcia about 3-4 times in his back when he did that Victor Bill shell. And that man was just laughing at his ass, man. That shit didn't hurt that man not one bit. Nigga, you hit that man clean and right in his mouth with a straight. And that man, Ryan Garcia, clapped his gloves together and said, fuck, come on. Nigga, you mean to tell me that you want to sit there and trade with a motherfucker like that? Yeah, man, you need a new trainer. Your dad fucking you up, G. You say, why you gotta separate us, though, but we gotta think as one, not multiple races. Shit's too divided. Hey, man, I say I wasn't gonna even trip, but just you rewind the chat and see who started that bullshit. I'm through with that. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, if you white and you on my channel, nigga, say it. You white and you proud. If you Mexican on my channel and you want to express that shit, say it. You Mexican and you proud, nigga, because I'm going to say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud, nigga. I don't subscribe to all that bullshit, nigga. You supposed to be proud of who the fuck you is, nigga. And if you coming over here race bait, man, get out of here, man. Because a nigga ain't gonna even respond to you. A nigga just gonna, you know what I'm saying, ignore you like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let you type all that dumb shit in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And let other people judge you. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let God do his job. You feel me? You call me old. You call me whatever the fuck you want to call me, G, but you still here listening to this game I'm giving you. Because for real, I ain't said nothing disrespectful to you yet. But I'm a player. You feel me? I ain't finna lose my cool, G. You can't do it, G. You even admitted it. I ain't got in your head yet. Like, if that's what you do, going around to other people's channels and trying to get in people's head, brother, that should be a reflection. You should do like Michael Jackson. Look in the man in the mirror. Because it's you that has the issue with your life and your race and who you are as a man, brother. I'm talking about 140, brother. You say I'm a proud Englishman. I couldn't care less about race, religion, and ethnicity. I mean, you should care about your ethnicity, your religion, and your race. I'm not saying not do that, because that is a part of our culture. That is part of our history. Your foundation is everything. You know what I'm saying? Your foundation is everything about you. A lot of black people in America cannot trace back their roots past a certain year. So knowing your roots is very important. And it's the reason they don't want us to trace those roots back. It's up to you to decide what those reasons are. I just have mine. And this is what this channel is about. You say rude exposure. What does that mean? In 2024, it is rude to tell the truth. If you feel like you feel, tell it. I ain't tripping about nothing. I got my own issues, but I come on this channel to talk boxing, G. This is my outlet. You know, if you really want to know about my life, man, yeah, man, I can tell you some fucked up stories. But for what? This is a channel, and we're talking about boxing. Now, Devin Haney got his ass kicked, and I think he needs a rematch to redeem himself. But if he does not get a rematch, that's for his own good. Because you didn't give Lomachenko a rematch, and you talked all kind of shit, you and your father, and you said you was the face of boxing. So if this brother does not give you a rematch, you cannot be mad. You have to carry on, but you have to wear that ass whipping for a long time. Because Ryan Garcia made it clear that he cannot make 140 no more, brother. So if you want to go up to 147, you heard what Eddie Hearn said. Yeah, he got a guy up there called Boots. And it's the fear. Even Ryan Garcia's father don't want him to fuck with him. He want to fight Pitbull Cruz. You say England is very diverse. That's why I've been brought up to not care. We're all stuck on the same shit. Yeah, you know, I love that type of environment, man. But, you know, we in America, G. It's a different energy, homie. Like, you can't even explain, you know what I'm saying, begin to understand what black and brown people have been going through in America. And I already know this brother. He think I don't know who he is, man. But I was incarcerated with a lot of Mexicans, man. And I know the difference between the gangs and everything, man. And you got some Migos, man, they gonna let you know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about de la raza first. And I respect that shit, G. I'm in a way, I'm kind of envious of the Mexican people because they stick together, G. And niggas will not stick together unless they got some money. For ya. And if you go against the grain, man, you know what it is with niggas. Niggas looking for a cross out in the beginning any goddamn way. Hard, man. 2024 is fucked up, and they bringing that shit into boxing. Now you can't make business deals with motherfuckers no more. And the money is getting in the way of the fights. So here we got Devin Haney. Who you gonna fight next if Ryan don't give you no rematch, brother? That's the real question. Because Ryan, I don't even know what the contract said. Is it a stipulation that they have a rematch clause? Did Devin really take him for granted and said, fuck a rematch clause, I'm going to beat him and get out of there? You say, in England, it's the Muslims running the prisons. Hey, man, in America, the Muslims run the prisons. Little do you know. You cannot fuck with the Muslims in prison, man. These brothers, hey, listen, man, I grew up with a nigga, right? Straight up grew up with this nigga in the same hood. I go to the feds, he in there. Well, he Muslim now. I get into it with a motherfucker. He straight up pulled me to the side. Be like, man, come on, PARTTWICE, man. I can't let you get into it with this nigga because I'm bound by my religion in here. So he ain't say he was going, you know what I'm saying, go against me. But in so many words, he said he ain't going to have to go against me. So I understand that, man. It's a higher power. They'll die for their God. You got niggas in here that'll die for their streets. So it's a difference. You know. But yeah, man. So like I said, man, and another thing, they was playing that religion card in this build up of this fight, putting Muslims and Christians against each other. And you see the war going on in Israel. You know what I'm saying? So they fighting against the Muslims over there. That's a real bad energy to really be bringing up. You know what I'm saying? To put these two people against each other and not even know why they were separated in the first place is the issue. Motherfuckers don't even know the history between Muslims and Christians and why they even separated in the first place. So for them to be taking sides, man, is critical to your knowledge of life, man. And they talk bad about the OGs, man. We know. We studied. Especially niggas that come out the penitentiary with their mind right. If you ever got incarcerated and you listening to my live and you was the type of nigga that said, fuck this bullshit, I'm finna change, I guarantee you studied all kind of psychology books, physiology books. You read the Bible, you read the Quran back and forth, you read everything over those decades that you were incarcerated, just like a college education, except you taught yourself. So, you know, when you got this type of knowledge, you be wanting to give it out. And you got certain motherfuckers that want to be deaf and don't want to hear that shit, but cool, you can't worry about them folk, man. You can't worry about the haters in life, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like the OG, like PARTTWICE, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the young niggas calling you old, man, because guess what? Truth and reality should be respected. I am, my nigga. I am, G. I know the game, though. You feel me? Like, a nigga will be asking me questions and shit, and I give them the game, then they go out there and fuck up, and then come back and be like, damn, I should have listened to you, but shit, nigga, I gave it to you, G. It's up to you to accept that shit. I'm telling you, Devin Haney ain't gonna never have no power. Never. And it's gonna be to his detriment if he try to go in there and trade with another power puncher. You better start boxing like you did Cambosis. You picked the wrong range to fight a power fighter. You know, you can box on the inside, you can be mid-range, or you can stay outside. Which one you want? Brother, listen, Bernard Hopkins said to Roy Jones in an interview, the first round, when you hit me with that left hook, I knew from that round on that I had to work a different range on you. He admitted that. He said if I would have tried to exchange with Roy Jones in that fight, y'all go back and watch that Roy Jones and Bernard Hopkins fight. That's a good fight to watch. I be giving guys gems. I be giving guys good fights when they be on free time to go watch, right? And they come back and tell me like, yeah, that was a good fight, but you got to really watch that fight and watch that first round when fucking but you know, Bernard Hopkins got caught by Roy Jones with that left hook. He said it. He said, I knew right then and there it was a different fight. I couldn't engage with you like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a man in front of you and you respect his power, you're supposed to be able to adapt. And I made a video about adapting, and I don't think Devin Haney can adapt. I think he knows one style, and that goes back to show you that fucking sparring with Floyd Mayweather. I told y'all, man. Like, is there any chess players out there? Because I'm a true chess player. I love playing chess, right? So if you're a true chess player and you know your skill level, you're not a master. Of course, you're not a master. Don't be telling me you a master chess player, because it's hard to find those guys out there. But if you're a great chess player, man, you know it's levels. So when you playing somebody that you know you can beat, bro, this only for the chess players. When you playing somebody that you really know ain't supposed to be even be in front of you, bro, you don't even use all your pieces. And not because you don't want to. Sometimes you do it because you don't want to. Or sometimes you do it unconsciously because it's just so easy. And your mind is so trained for doing the same thing over and over again, right? And that you do, and you're beating people easily until somebody beats you and you be like, oh, let me tighten up. Okay, so I was a guy I played chess against, and he was like, man, let me get a game or two. I was like, bro, you ain't on my level. I said, I'll only play you if you let me take a piece off the board. He got mad. He was like, man, hell no, man. All right, I'll play you. So in my mind, I just never used that piece. So with Floyd sparring goddamn Devin Haney, this is a kid. I remember the sparring sessions between Floyd. They say Earl Spence gave him a black eye. I remember the rumors about Pernell Whitaker and Floyd. They say Floyd was giving Pernell Whitaker great work in there. And then you got the infamous Devin Haney and Tank sparring. Don't nobody know. The Devin Haney fans want to say, oh, he walked off with the money. And the Tank fans want to say, you seen the clip. Like, these are sparring matches. So what I'm trying to say is, man, listen, you got to take it for what it's worth. And when you see these things in the ring, you got to stop, look, and listen, man. These are signs. These are signs. So you ain't got no power in 135, and you ain't got no power at 140. What make you think I'm going to think you got power at 147? You're a boxer. You need to work on your boxing ability. But in the meantime, you still have to make people respect you in the ring, even with a jab. If a motherfucker don't feel your jab, they not going to respect you. So you need power still. In the training you told me on Blue Blood Sports, Bill, that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You sticking with snack. I saw that video. I'm gonna dig that shit up where you were talking to Blue Ray Fitness, and you was telling him if he move up to 140, you was gonna get him to work with your boy, and you never did it. Same with Earl. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Somebody get Blue Ray on the line, man. Ask that nigga what's going on, man. Why niggas ain't working with Blue Ray? What he got going on? Because I remember the knockout streak Earl was on when he was fucking with that boy. I think the workout's too hard for them niggas. Yeah, I think he be killing them boys, because I swear to God, I had a workout, I had an exercise class, man. We used to do that shit in the middle of the football field when it was hot in Louisiana. I never forget that shit. I had like 12 motherfuckers in the class. I had them out there in the middle of the field. We were doing plyometrics and bear crawls and burpees, nigga, and then we were sprinting backwards and going. Man, we were doing all kinds of shit, right? Niggas was throwing up. Niggas talking about, man, you trying to kill a nigga out here. I'm like, nah, nigga, you got to train for every situation in life. Niggas might start shooting when you get out, and you need to be able to run, hop fences, duck for cover, and hide, nigga. Yeah, we used to train we used to run like we was running low, ducking for cover. Man, I had these boys in tip-top condition. Niggas gave me my props. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody out there tell you about PARTTWICE Fitness. I got a Instagram page. I need to get back jumping, man. I got a PARTTWICE Fitness page. I got the crazy 8 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Straight core workouts, man. You know, man, I'm going to get a whole bunch of sexy bitches and do some workout videos, man. Because, man, that's what I envision. You know what I'm saying? With my videos, man. But I'm just trying to get the channel popping first. But, yo, you need some power, son. You hit that man about 3-4 times in his back, and that man got up and hit you on top of your head like it wasn't, like perfect example. You know how a motherfucking kid try to help their mama if a nigga beating up on them? Get off my mama. Get out of here, little man. Yeah, that's how he was hitting that motherfucker. Get off my mama. Get out of here, little nigga. Yeah, you ever been to a kid house, man? I said this on my live. I was like, man, you ever been in the little bitch house, man, and you told the little kid, come on, son, take your best shot. And he hit you as hard as he could. That's how Devin Haney punches be feeling, dog. That nigga punches it just ain't no, he ain't got no man power behind that shit, man. You a grown man. It just ain't in your genetics, son. So if it ain't in your genetics, you need to go an alternate route because that snack shit ain't working. You need to go and take the red pill. Yeah, snack offer you a blue pill and a red pill. You might need to go and sneak over there and take the red pill, son. Fail you a drug test like Canelo since you the face of boxing, son. And you'll still be loved, right? Because you ain't got it, son. Man, you will never be able to beat Tank with no power. You got to at least have some type of power to make him respect your jab. Back up, nigga. Oh, shit. You ain't got that there. That shit look good in rehearsal and against B-level fighters. I'm not trying to say Devin is a B-level fighter now because he got dropped. Because that motherfucker, I swear to God, that left hook in that first round, that changed him. Yeah, that shit right there changed Devin, man. As soon as he got caught. And I told y'all, man. I said it, man, and I'm going to play it again. Y'all go back and watch my live. I said, I was in other niggas' chats. Shout out to Just Do Boxing. I say, nigga, in the first round of this fight, Ryan Garcia going to throw that left hook before he throw his fourth or fifth jab. Y'all go back and rewatch that shit and see when he threw that left hook, that vicious left hook. He missed the first one, but you knew it was coming again, G. And you mean to tell me you didn't train or prepare for a vicious, fast left hook? Even Tank Davis said, hey, all you got is a left hook. All you got is a left hook. All you got is a left hook. All you got is a left hook and some speed and power. Right there on the left side. Right there on the left. Set it off on the left. And you mean to tell me you had a full training camp and you could not prepare for speed, power from the left hook? First round, I predicted that shit, man. I say, man, Ryan Garcia would throw no more than 4 to 5 jabs and that left hook coming out. Yeah, he missed the first one, but he caught him with the other ones. And he continued to fire the left hooks the whole entire fight, catching Devin. So you can't tell me Devin wasn't fucked up after that first punch that landed and dropped him. Yeah, that nigga was weeble wobble. Yes, he was. Truth and reality should be respected. I seen it in your face. You could not believe it. You couldn't believe it, man. The cherry pick gone wrong. That's all that is, brother. Yeah, you thought it was sweet. You thought Ryan Garcia got beat up by Tank. You feel like you can beat Tank so you'll be able to beat up Ryan. Man, same type of mind frame as Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero calling people midgets. I'll never let a midget beat me. And then look what happened to Tank and Pitbull Cruz. They beat the shit out of 2 midgets. Beat the shit out of Rolly Romero. And y'all tried to say, oh, well, he got power. How the fuck you gonna hit somebody with power that you can't hit nobody with? The measuring stick. Tank got a great measuring stick. He chooses to get hit. That motherfucker come with the high guard when he feel your power. And he know you ain't no threat. And hawk you down. But in the beginning, man, he trying to judge the distance to counter you. Short stature. Anybody knows if you are a bench presser, the guys in the gym with the short arms bench press more than the guys with the long arm. It's physiology. They have shorter distance to travel. So when you're down there and you miss a punch and you're wide open and Tank counters you, it's going to hurt really, really bad. And if you're a taller puncher and you're trying to emulate that same style, it's not going to work. It's going to be bad for you. So you have to adjust. And I never seen Devin Haney adjust. When he was fighting Lomachenko adjusted. Lomachenko adjusted, and Devin Haney told his daddy that he figured him out. What am I to do? Your brick is faster than his. That's what the code word was. Just hit him, nigga. But when you look at the corner talk last night, on 420, what did Derrick James tell Ryan Garcia? Sit your ass down. Shoot the jab. Don't let him off the hook. Angles. What did Bill tell Dev? He sung a Michael Jackson song in the corner. Annie, are you okay? Annie, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Annie. Annie, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Annie. You've been struck by a smooth pimp face ass. Yeah, he got hit. He said, are you okay? And I don't agree with throwing in the towel. He wasn't taking, you know what I'm saying, a beating to where he was getting beat like Earl Spence was. That was a different type of ass whooping right there. And no, people was like, man, he should have threw the towel in for what? The type of reputation and shit y'all been talking? You better not. If you would have threw that towel, boy, you really would have had ridicule on your shoulders. Don't nobody, man, people just be talking, man. And niggas don't understand that people want to die on their shield like Deontay Wilder. Don't you fucking stop no fight. Let them kill me. I want to fall on the shield. I respect that about Devin. I respect that man got back up. That showed me that motherfucker got heart. Because, nigga, the average motherfucker that get in the ring and get beat like that, they going to stay down. They going to do like Ryan did when he got hit by Tank. You know what I'm saying? They going to stay down. It's just that Ryan got that motherfucking left hook. And I told y'all, that's what you got to prepare for Ryan with. I say, if this man got a whole training camp. It wasn't nothing in the world you can tell me that Devin Haney was not preparing for a left hook. If you told me anything else, I'd say you was a liar, and I don't call people liars. Well, sometimes you got to call people liar, pants on fire. If you mean to tell me Devin Haney did not train for a left hook, you fooled me. That man threw that left hook before he threw his goddamn third to fourth jab in the fight. Round one. 1 jab, 2 jab, 3, fake jab here, 4. Left hook. Immediately. You say, what he said? Hold on. You say Ryan won in the ring, but he will lose on social media. He thinks that when somehow confirms all mumbo jumbo online, he's a liability. Every sponsor will think twice before any deals. Shitting me? I don't know, man. Because how many followers did he get after this fight? How many? Just go back and check his shit, G. This man is viral. Something he did, like I told a dude the other day, I say, man, all publicity is good publicity. This man know he was taking on the image that he took on, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? This fight was bombing, bro. Wasn't nobody showing up to this fight. Niggas thought like, oh, man, but Ryan sold it. I don't think Devin sold this fight. All this shit is on Ryan. If anything successful happens in this fight as far as monetary value, I'm giving it all credit to Ryan. When you want to talk about money and shit, that's what we got to go by right there. You say he gained followers, but at what cost? It doesn't matter what cost. You have infamous people out here every day gaining notoriety. Look at Lizzo. I think she's disgusting, but people love her and defend her to the death. Controversy sells in 2024. Yeah, it's backwards, but that's the way it is, man. That's why you see Bill Haney playing the bad guy role. These niggas ain't tough. These niggas really, you know, when they got ran up on by the mob type guys, that's true. That's Bill Haney's true identity. Brother. Brother. That's real. That's the real Bill. But he get on the internet and be talking slick to you guys because y'all believe anything somebody say. It's easy for somebody to talk tough, you know what I'm saying, but not really be tough nowadays. You know? Look at the guy that was coming at me in the chats earlier, man. That man was talking to me like he knew me, like he knew, you know what I'm saying, I was a lame or something. He never even met me, never did no homework on me, never asked nobody from my old neighborhood about PARTTWICE, you know. Never, you know what I'm saying, did no research online about me, check my criminal record. I post my whole criminal record online because I'm an open book. And you see my charges. So you see I ain't counterfeit, you know. I'm a real dude, man, out here not hiding from nobody. I perform. I post where I perform at. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. You say I agree about Lizzo. It's not just her. Look at, you know what I'm saying, Sexy Red. The little girls in the community, in my community, look up to her. She's a role model, G. You know what I'm saying? So this is America, though. You can't tell these kids that music ain't tight and like that ain't the shit to listen to. I was the same way when I was young and listening to Ghetto Boys and all that shit, UGK. You know what I'm saying? Murder music, you feel me? And I still listen to it to this day. And people don't understand why Africans love music, man. It's in us. We can't help it. You put on a beat and some drums, we gonna bop our head to it naturally. We can't help it. So if you add murder music, you gonna hypnotize us. All you gotta do is add the lyrics to it. We really, sometimes you hear a beat and don't even give a fuck what they saying on the song, because the beat just hypnotize you. Well, you know, that's the African in us, man. We can't help it. We just bop our head to the drums as little babies. We bouncing as little babies. My little baby girl be dancing, don't got no rhythm, but when she hear that song come on, be bopping, trying to bounce and catch it. She gonna learn it real soon, though. I help her with it. But, you know, we can't help ourselves, man. Gold and diamonds, that's in Africa naturally. So, beginning days, man, of course the kings and queens wore gold and diamond, but they tell black people not to wear that. It makes us look ghetto. Everything is backwards. You're supposed to wear your golds and your diamonds. We are naturally peaceful people. Africans are naturally a peaceful people. We've been corrupted. We never knew what guns were. We had spears. But then somebody came over with something looking like a spear and shot fire out of it. We called them the devil. We were scared. And then on we learned that they were just diabolical creatures that created something that can kill a man from long range. Jesus. The distance, the measuring stick. Can't get too close to you, because if I do, you can hurt me. Devin, you need to change your trainer. Shakur said he need to get Bill out his corner. Shakur said the man had the game plan wrong. Shakur said there's no way you're supposed to go in there and trade with a power puncher. And these are the same things they say about Shakur, that he don't trade and mix it up, right? But he's smart. But now you telling Devin he shouldn't have traded with a power punch. It's crazy. Like, y'all be hypocrites, for real, for real. You don't want Shakur to run, but y'all telling Devin he should have ran. I'm just here kicking the shit, man. You know, y'all can talk shit if y'all want to. I just let a racist drill come in here and talk shit, and I ain't blocking him. I ain't doing none of that weak ass shit, man. He welcome to come back too, dog. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Jamigos, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the most elite bosses throughout history were black. And, you know, am I wrong? We can have that debate if you really want to talk about race. Well, I didn't bring that up. You know what I'm saying? You invoke that spirit. You know, there go that word.